The good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
He's going to run it, and they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Gators racing to the line in a hurry up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Getting some heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Release to the back. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Flagway. Finds his big tight end. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on.
Throws toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. From the gun. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. 3rd and goal from way back there. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Gonna run it. It's Moss. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the 2nd half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end. Touchdown, Aggies. And that one will give them the lead. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, and make plays for the quarterback.
And they tacked on the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication.
He tries to take the top off. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. The Gators are in the hurry-up.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with...
Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Snagged in the middle. It's Wilson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. A lot of urgency for this offense.
I feel like the defense right now is living rent-free in this QB's head. Of course, they picked him off the last drive. They almost picked him off right there. This defense doing a nice job mixing up their looks, and they're completely confusing.
He'll just keep slinging it. Firing deep. Makes a grab at the 25, and there's room. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Looking to scramble. He'll get rid of it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. A 3rd and long coming up here. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grabs it in the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill. And
just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low, And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Pulls it in. It's Green. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, the game is tied.
First down to start the drive after the break. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackling.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off his...
And he's running in the open. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Handoff from the gun. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. On the move, it's Moss. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to pound it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Tripped up for the tackle.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Field goal is good. They're celebrating on the sideline after taking the lead, but still time on the clock. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Gets it out fast. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air. It's Lagway. He's going up top here late in the game. Makes the grab. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
There's just so much.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This kicker is going to need nerves of steel on this one. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And they tie it up, fellas, here in the final second.
What a kick for that young man right there. And you just see the way it energized and galvanized his entire sideline. They've tied it up late. This thing's going to OT, and they look like they are ready to rock.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Got through at the 35. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Daniels. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
With the score all time.
A new set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Watson. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. 1st and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win. And man, just a soul-crushing turnover by this offense here in overtime.
It's so tough throwing the ball down in this area of the field, right? The windows are so much smaller, and they open and they close so much quicker. You've got to be so precise with timing and accuracy if you're the quarterback. And that time, it came back to bite him. Just didn't execute well enough.
Just steamrolling the defense. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Gators have pushed it inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. Just causing wreckage in the secondary. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He got it in, and the celebration is on. A walk-off touchdown in OT.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them, fun for us, just the back and forth, games that are so nip and tuck, and you know every play matters so much. These are the games that we love to call.
Yeah, every play matters, David, and that's why coaching staffs practice overtime scenarios and situations throughout the week. It's important to drill these types of scenarios. You never know what games are going to go to OT, and when they do, you love to be able to go out and execute with the game on the line.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.